Hey guys, James D Racing back for another Assetto Corsa video, and for tonight's video we are racing the RSS Formula Supreme car for a 15 lap sprint race at the Tsukuba Circuit. Now, I don't want to call it early, but this video is basically a 1000 subscriber special, so I hope you enjoy it. I don't normally commentate on videos just because I don't really think I'm particularly good at it, but I have had a bit of feedback to say that I should do it, so we will try it for this race, and let me know what you think down in the comments about my job doing commentary. If I do pretty rubbish at it, then just let me know, because then I'll just go back to doing hot laps with just the car audio. But if you want me to do commentary on the races in future, then yeah, let me know. So here we go. So we're starting right at the back of the pack, driving with Kamui Kobayashi's RSS Formula Supreme car. Here we go. So a bit of wheel spin off the start, and a few drivers on the right there getting a bit bogged down, so we're just going to keep it calm. And there's been a bit of an incident, and we move up 12 places off the start. That is pretty good. So that's going to give us quite a nice advantage. See quite a bit of an incident there going on behind us. A bit of a rookie in this class with the RSS Formula Supreme car. Probably done a handful of laps in it. I understand how the car handles, but pretty much overall I've still got a lot of practice to do. Hopefully now we can catch up, try to catch up at least on Yamamoto up ahead. We can see the leading pack already into turn 1, so the AI are very pacey around the Tsukuba Circuit here in Japan. So we seem to have quite good pace coming into the end of the first sector here at Tsukuba, and we are running a high downforce setup, so we are going to be quite pacey in these low to mid speed corners. But as we come towards the back straight, and as proven there, the AI car's just pulling a few temps on us, which is going to be a bit of a disadvantage, but my driving style favouring the high downforce setup. Perhaps looking at a wide move around the outside at turn 1, getting the better drive out of turn 1. Maybe we could look at a move into the hairpin, but I just don't think it's going to be possible just yet. Again, taking the wider line. And Yamamoto a little bit loose on the traction zone, and we get the move done and up into 6th place. A bit of a surprise there, because I definitely thought Yamamoto had the pace on me there. It was a little bit slippery coming out of that at the end of the first sector. So maybe now we can pass Yamashita. Yamashita. Yep, Yamashita. He is the next car in the order to pass, so he is the next competitor for 5th place here at the Tsukuba Circuit. Just keeping the tyres cool and making sure we get clean lines. See, our higher downforce setup, as I mentioned, is favouring the low to mid speed corners, but despite a good drive off that final hairpin corner, I just don't think we're going to get the drive, and we just about keep in touch with the car in front, but it's just not going to happen unless we can get a really nice move around the outside, which we do. And we're going to go side to side with Yamashita and into the hairpin, try and outbrake him, but it's just not worth it at this stage in the race. We are only 5 laps in. And unfortunately making contact with Yamashita, so that is going to cost us dearly. And unfortunately just had radio confirmation that I will be receiving a 5-second no throttle penalty, which I'm pretty sure I should take down the back straight. We're going to lose several places because of that. Just got the braking a little bit wrong. I think just as I come out of the hairpin corner, then I'll take my time penalty. It is only fair because I did unfortunately wipe out a car. There we go, now we've served our time penalty and we are back into this race. Thankfully just inside the points in the top 10. Now just to be clear, I pretty much invented that time penalty. I didn't actually need to take the time penalty. It was just done for the purposes of realism. So hopefully we can regain some ground on the time we've lost. Hopefully, as long as we can keep inside this top 10, then I will be quite happy with that. And Fukuzumi is definitely going to be a good target to chase down. Definitely seems like we've got the measure on him on the low speed corners. The higher downforce setup working quite nicely. A little bit too early to think about a dive bomb at this point, but as we come towards the back straight, maybe as we come in towards turn 1, if we get a good enough drive out of the last corner, we might be able to think about a pass. Just a little bit wide and on the runoff area. Thinking about a move around the outside, but not quite on this occasion. Aiming to the next hairpin, we're just hanging it around the outside. Does try to go a little bit defensive, but eventually gives up the position, puts us back into 9th place in this race. Pretty good debut for us in the RSS Formula Supreme class. And even with our 5-second throttle penalty, we are still only 8.1 seconds off the lead. So showing quite good pace so far. And as the sun goes down, track temperature's starting to cool a little bit, so it keeps the tyres in check a bit. So for some reason the gap to the leader has come down to 6.4 seconds now, so maybe they've had a bit of an incident up ahead. But with 4 laps to go in this race, and there is a group of cars just ahead, so we might be able to scrape a few more points from this race. Just so long as we can keep a clean race and not make any more mistakes. Just unfortunate because without the time penalty where we ruined Fukushima's race earlier. So as I would have likely edited out the last lap as it was pretty boring, we resume on lap 12 with only 4 laps to go. We are chasing down the lead pack. We are in 9th position in this race. And lots of points to be gained. I say that as couldn't commentate fast enough, unfortunately, as we gain 8th place. Quite nice move, actually. Wasn't even expecting to get the move done. But thankfully up into 8th place. Not a bad race at all, and only 4.3 seconds off the lead now, and we've still got 3 laps in this race, so there is nothing stopping us going for a podium on our first race in the RSS Supreme class here at the Tsukuba Circuit. Make a late move, and we do, just hanging it just down the inside. Miata is going round the outside, defending the position well, but quite frankly we have got much better pace than them in this race so far. And next we've got Sato in the Red Bull sponsored car up ahead. And the lead is again only 3.9 seconds off now, so we seem to be the fastest car on track at this point in the race. And with just 2 laps remaining, a podium is looking like a real possibility despite the time penalty from earlier on. A little bump to our front wing as we attempted to make a move on Sato, but just a little bit too early on to think about the pass. And the lead to the overall race lead is now 3.4 seconds, which is half in the last couple of laps, so maybe the lead car has got some damage and is causing a little bit of a queue. More opportunities for us to start making up some places. Maybe we can make a move around the outside of Sato. Worth a shot, but unfortunately didn't get quite a good drive than we expected there. Maybe we can make a move down into the hairpin, which is done quite nicely, and up into 6th place. I have to say, considering we dropped all the way back to 11th place at one point in this race after our time penalty, we are now battling for the top 5, and that is the race over. Unfortunately, the Tsukuba Circuit is so fast that the laps just tick on by. But fantastic result, finishing in the top 6 for the debut race in the RSS Formula Supreme class. Hope the commentary was good, and if you enjoyed it, please let me know. Then I will do some more races. And just looking at the results screen, there we go, 6th place, just 3.5 seconds off the lead. So genuinely believe that if I didn't take my imaginary time penalty, which I thought was fair because I hit another car, so keeping the realism, then we would have been in that lead group. If you enjoyed the video, then subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know what videos you want to see going forward. If you thought the commentary was pretty shit, then say as much, because I'm not going to do it again if that's the case. If you love my commentary, then again, I will do it in future. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.